From the Brewers dugout. Great to have you with us, Jonathan. Thanks for spending a little time as we work through this third inning. I guess first question for you, how is the big toe coming and when can we expect you back on the field?
Well, it's coming along pretty good. I think we're looking at probably, based on the way I felt today, I mean, I was pretty much full speed. There's a hit.
That's a Mike Fiers base hit, by the way. That is the pitcher with his first hit of the year.
Yeah, that's nice.
Excellent play-by-play there, Jonathan.
Sorry. Yeah, no, it feels good. And based on the way it felt today, I mean, it's got to be coming here quick. I mean, I don't see myself being out much longer. I pretty much ran 100% today. Didn't feel any discomfort. I did some blocking stuff, some footwork stuff for catching. I've been hitting pretty much every day for the past 2 weeks, so I'm ready to go. I feel pretty good, but we just got to get that X-ray checked out when we get back to Milwaukee to make sure to be clear.
Now you talked about being able to run forward. For you, how big of a what's the next step? Is it side to side for you? What are the next set of exercises to kind of prove to yourself that you're ready?
I think it'd be, honestly, I think it's just like the pain level. I mean, which I don't really have any at all. So the doctor said it's pretty much a comfort thing. And, if you feel good running, you don't have any discomfort where you're babying it and stuff like that. That's what the main thing to worry about is babying it. So, but I haven't been doing that. I've been feeling pretty good.
Now, it was a broken toe, and a lot of people think, well, is that such a big deal? But obviously it is, and you just talked about the pain threshold. Tell us about how bad that pain was early on for you.
Well, usually whenever you get hit, the pain will go away, like a foul tip or something, and that one really didn't. It was pretty sharp, and it kind of lingered for a while, so I knew there was something else going on there. But it's a broken bone. I mean, anybody out there who's ever broken a bone, they know what it feels like. So, it's tough to deal with. Couldn't walk on it for about a week. Had to wear a boot. I was on crutches for a few days. That wasn't a lot of fun, but whenever I was able to walk on it with a boot, it was a lot better. So, I'm definitely glad to be getting towards the end of this thing.
Visiting with Brewers all-star catcher Jonathan Lucroy, Luis Sardinas at the plate for Milwaukee after their pitcher Mike Fiers started the inning with a single. Jonathan, does it still make sense to you as you get a chance to maybe look back at last year a little bit? You're on the cover of the Brewers media guide. You are the Major League Baseball single season record holder for doubles by a catcher. You've done something that no other player, no other catcher in the history of game has done. What does that mean to you?
It's a big honor, and the guys that had that record before me, obviously Pudge, Yachty was right there too with one less than Pudge, and those two guys are two of the best catchers ever played the game. So, to beat them out for that record is something that's pretty special to me. And just continue to work hard, play hard, and come out here and have fun playing the game. And hopefully have careers like they've had.
Are you going stir crazy watching as much baseball as you have been lately?
I have been. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's
driving your teammates crazy?
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate not playing. I want to be out there, and I've been pretty much doing everything as full speed as I can without being in the game. So it's pretty frustrating to not be able to go out and contribute.
You're one of the few guys, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're one of the few guys in the major leagues that swings a birch bat. Is that correct?
Yes, I do.
How'd you come across that, and tell us why you like birch over maple or ash that so many guys use?
It's actually interesting. I came across birch in the Arizona Fall League. I used B45 birch bats, and came across in the Arizona Fall League, and I started using them, and I realized that these things are so hard that the more you hit them, the harder they get. And honestly, like, you can go through, I think I averaged like one bat a month last year, which is pretty good, with the way the pitchers throw today. So, they last a while. And, if you looked at my bat right now that I've been using, there's a bald spot where the paint's all been taken off from hitting. So it's, for me, the birch bats, they have the flexibility of ash and the hardness of maple. So that's the way I look at it. And, I'm very comfortable with them.
You're speaking our language up here, CJ and I, with bald spots, by the way. How's Craig Counsell been for you? I know it's a tough transition. Rod Renicky out as manager. I'm sure that rattled the players in your clubhouse. What has Craig Counsell brought to the table in his first trip as a manager?
I need water real quick and Gatorade. Thanks, bro. I have been. a little dry.
Good teammate right there.
Customer service? Who is that? We can't see.
Kyle
Loesch. Nice.
Yeah. Counsell's been great. He's been really good, and obviously having a guy that's a former teammate, he's a winner. He's a proven winner. He knows what he's doing, and he's got World Series rings, MVPs of championship series. This guy knows how to win. So, obviously he's very experienced. So we're glad to have him.
Is there anything strange about having a former teammate who was, quote unquote, now your boss?
A little bit, a little weird. It's a little weird. It's it's really, honestly, it's just, it's just nice to, okay, I'm good, guys. Thanks. I don't need a banana. I'm good.
You look a little hungry.
I already had one today.
Have you put on any of that DL weight yet?
No. I don't put on weight very easy. Those guys.
I think your starting pitchers miss you. There's a good relationship there between catcher and pitcher.
Oh yeah, hey, we do all the work back behind the plate, and they throw the pitch. We just put fingers down. They throw pitches, so it's they're pretty good. But it's I want to be out there again, so I can't wait.
Jonathan Lucroy visiting with us. I think that may be a balk. It is. Jim Joyce sprung out from behind the plate immediately, and that's going to send a runner to third. Fires. Yeah, now Joyce is actually showing him what he did.
Shelby Miller looks confused. More often than not, when you balk, you have a pretty good idea on what you did, and it's unfortunate that you're doing that with a pitcher leading off second base, but it was probably, let's take a look here. I'm sure it's going to be some kind of flinch. Yep, there it was right there. He started to go back and stop, and he knew it because he stepped off right away. So when you do that as a pitcher, time goes so slow and you have so many thoughts, and you're thinking, all right, did anybody see that? Let me step off real quick, and maybe nobody caught that. But both umpires at home and at second base caught Shelby Miller right there.
Well, now a runner at third with one out. Gomez up there with a 1-2 count. And a little half swing. Did he go? He did not. Able to check his swing. Jonathan, before we let you go, I know you are extremely close and tied in with a number of military charities. I don't know a major league player that is as tightly connected with military charities than you, and on this Memorial Day weekend, I know it's a special weekend for you and all the programs you're involved in.
Absolutely. For me to come out here and shake these guys' hands before the game is a huge honor. I think, that our military men and women that have sacrificed lives, body parts, everything else to defend our freedom, defend our country. I think those people need to be honored in the best way possible. Whatever we can do to, help them feel, what we can do to help them feel good, help them, just know that we're thankful for what they've done. I think sacrifice, especially willing to give your life for other people they don't even know. I think that's something to, there's a lot to be said for that. So I try to honor them as best I can.
Well, it doesn't go unnoticed here, Jonathan. Thanks for your time. We appreciate you joining us here today.